everyone, today I'm deciding to walk you through how I meal prep and break down a well-balanced meal that fits my macros and is also high in protein. So overall, my framework for creating a meal is protein, carbs, fats, leafy greens. And I know leafy greens are carbs, but I have a grain of some sort or a starchy vegetable and then some sort of leafy green. So today I actually am meal prepping. I have my chicken here. I'll show you guys it in containers, but I just got chicken breast from the store, boneless, skinless, and then I baked it and I'm making some rice on the side too. When I'm making my meals too, I think about adding maybe 20 grams of carbs. That's just a general rule of thumb. I mean, it can differ, but for me that's what works, and I calculated my macros to match my lifestyle and my goals. So I'll leave a macro calculator down below just as a general guide. I mean, take it with a grain of salt and play around with it, but I've learned how to kind of portion control and spread out my meals throughout the day. I do like to include snacks in my day as well. General rule of thumb, I'll have my 30 grams of protein. I try to aim for that amount per plate. And when you're thinking in terms of meats and stuff, usually it's around 4 to 6 ounces. That'll be your 25 to 35 grams of protein range typically. And then adding my leafy greens. So this is my holy grail when I go to the store. I will always get bagged lettuce just because it's convenient for me. I have this one, romaine lettuce, whatever I'm feeling like. And then I'll add my carb source. Again, either a starchy vegetable like a potato or a sweet potato, or even chickpeas, which this is also what I love from Trader Joe's. I'll look at this and be this is a meal, right? 4 meals. I'll do a quarter of this, have my little leafy greens, have my protein, and then have my source of fat. They add oil in this, but I also do like to have better sources of fats because they put canola oil. I like to do olive oil. Avocado is a really good one. I like to add seeds on my salads. So I mean, there's a lot of things that you can add to your meal. And I like, for Indian food, I really like using Greek yogurt on top. I also did buy some ahi tuna that I'm gonna cut up and make a little poke bowl. But for now, since I'm not eating it in this moment, I'm just gonna cut it up, marinate it in sesame oil, and eat it probably for tonight. So I'm gonna cut it into cubes and then have it with rice and a salad. So I have my ahi steak here. I'm gonna cut it up into cubes. This has been one of my favorite meals. This is a pound of ahi, right? So I kind of see it as oh, okay, it's 4 meals. I don't know, that's just kind of what works for me since I do eat frequently throughout the day and I have 2 protein shakes a day. I also find that when I consume a lot of meat in one sitting, it just doesn't feel that good. So I kind of cap it at that 30 grams. Again, find what works for you. I'm just walking you through how I personally think of meals. I just don't really have to think too hard about it now because I'm thinking of it okay, good, I have a pound of meat. I can make 4 meals with it. So I cut up all the ahi and I'm just going to marinate it in sesame oil and everything bagel seasoning. So now I put it back in this bag. I'm just going to keep this in the fridge, have some tonight, and then make a poke bowl with it. And that's why I'm cooking my rice here. Okay, so this is about a half a cup of rice cooked, and so these are my little meal prep glasses. I have my chicken here. I just marinated it in Greek yogurt and then just seasonings. I am going to cut it in 4. I have my 4 slices. I'm gonna have 1 right now. And then this is gonna be for the week. This is the perfect moisture. I love when it's a little bit more moist. Sorry if you hate that word. But yeah, I'm just gonna transfer it evenly to these dishes. Alright, I just meal prepped 4 meals. Here it is, the chicken, the veg, and then the rice is on the bottom. Hope this was helpful. Sorry, my fan's going off in the back. But yeah, I hope this was helpful and made you realize that your meals can be really simple and you don't have to overcomplicate it. Simple, high protein, and healthy. And if you want more meal ideas, I do have a guide in my description, and it's just like 30 high protein meal ideas that I incorporate in my day. I also do have a free body recomp guide, so a free 40-page guide, which goes over like macronutrients a little bit more. It's all you have to do is enter your email, and then you'll be sent the guide. And then my meal, like high protein meal idea guide, is $15. So that one is not free, but the other one is. So if you enjoyed that one, I promise you'll enjoy the protein one. Thank you so much for watching. You can keep up with me on TikTok and Instagram. It's all in the description. Bye!